Hello again, people. Right, I've been away from the charts for a little while, and as you can see, we're still on the cable chart, pound dollar, and you can see the trade I took earlier in the 8 a.m. London Open, and this is what I do when I'm away, or when I'm likely to be away from the charts. I draw the lines on the charts that are important. I know it looks an absolute mess, but what I've got here is and this is, you know, at the end of the day, guys, this is a job. You've got to take it seriously. You've got to make a plan, trade your plan, and all that lot. There's the descending trend line I drew earlier. There's an ascending trend line I drew earlier. We can tidy that up. And what I mean by that is actually drawing it on the higher time frame. It hadn't been drawn on the 15-minute chart. It was on the 5-minute chart. Connecting these two levels because they're making higher highs. We could draw another one now on this 15-minute chart. There. That high had been broken by that. That's valid. So, ton of stuff to get through to the downside. This is testing the hourly 8 EMA. You can see that down there. We've reversed strongly on the downside on the higher time frames. Apologies for the mess again, but now you can see the 30-minute. This is the 30-minute, the H1 low. Sorry, on this 30-minute chart, but that is a 30-minute low there, and it's been closed below by price. So we are categorically in a down move against a strong reversal to the upside. H1 has confirmed. I'm not going to put the exact levels on there now because we can clearly see H1 is long. H4 is bullish on the histo alert. The previous hour closed bearish on the histo, but that is actually just you know, there's no momentum there. We're not below the 20 level. We're not busted and broken through a previous red histo bar. So whilst, you know, it's very, very confusing price action at the moment, but we can unravel it by just drawing these lines, and that's what I do. And I've got an arrow down to remind me that currently we cannot consider going long until we've reversed to the long side on the 30-minute chart. So that means breaking that high there. Low, high, needs to go higher, high, higher, higher, high, lower, higher, low, higher, high, and break and close. Here, which is why I've got there, that arrow there. We can attack it. This line here is to remind me what trajectory, it's difficult to say, price could go down and then up, making a higher low. This is just a plan. It's not a descending trend line of any sort. So we can attack that 30-minute high here by, if the histo alert ties up, and at the moment no way. If it broke above the 20, pulled back, and then did a bust and break and close thingy job, we would be good to go to the long side. So this is just it. This is a trade plan in front of your face, just using 3 candle reversals. The 15-minute high has been drawn on there because in order to attack the 30-minute high up there, we have got to close above the 15-minute high. Low, high, higher low, higher high and close, pullback, potential continuation. So when people ask me how I spot these 3 bar reversals, I don't. I just wait for them to happen. You make a plan. They are the plan. So here we're waiting for a 5-minute reversal. Notice it's on the chart already. High, low, lower high, lower low. That is lower low there. And we haven't closed above, I don't think, at the moment. I'll double check that one. The close was 22705. Sorry, the open we need on that red bar, don't we? 22765. And the 5-minute level is 22766. That's crazy. So it's failed to break and close above that as we stand. So you don't take Einstein to see what's going on there, but this is a downtrend still. We are below this support here acting as resistance. So that's why I'm looking potential down and I'm looking for potential up. It's closed below this H4 high. That has not held as in fact, I do apologise. No, the H4 highs are taken from these, and it has not closed below them on the H4 chart. So I know it looks like spaghetti junction, guys. I apologise for that, but you have to make your plan and trade your plan, and that is the plan. Now I can clear all this down because I can do it again, and that is the whole point of this. You know, you don't need to have any bias really. You know, you can start on your monthly and just cruise on down the time frames. Weekly is down, the histo alert is down. Daily closed down yesterday, we can clearly see that. This is just a pullback on the daily. Did we reverse down on the daily? I am not totally sure. I should know this, but low, high, higher, low, higher, high. Yes, we have reversed on the daily, which is why that's pulled back long. You know, I talk about this all the time. Reversals against breaks of significant levels of support and resistance. I got tied up with the Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, so that's why I didn't pick this one up on my radar. So this is just a pullback on that daily reversal to the downside. Let's double check the weekly again now. Seems I'm doing this a lot at the moment. Back to front analysis. You should start on the higher time frames. And there's that. I know I've done this time and time again, all sorts of different days. So that's it. We have confirmed down on the daily. We are currently in a pullback to the long side. Nothing moves in a straight line. The fact is, I would now say, looking at this, that this is definitely long biased. But disclaimer: do not trade what I talk about. Trade what you analyze yourself. So now we can see the dog can see the rabbit, as it were. We can clearly see the M30 is being tested as we speak. I think I might have said earlier it had closed down. I may have. I apologise if I'm wrong on that. The 15-minute is definitely closed down, reversed to the downside. So we need a 15-minute reversal to the long side. There. And incidentally, I did notice this as well. Ideally, well, we will close above all this support that could potentially, the low there, and there, have stop price going up. But when we break and close above here, if we do on the 15-minute, we will have busted all of that as well, which is dead handy. So let's just draw a little candle, pretend. This is what I want to see. A close above there for the long. Pull back. And that's what I mean by doing my little annotations. And that's what I do, guys, you know. So there's my plan, and if it continues on down, in this case we will need a 30-minute reversal down, which is through the low of here. And then what I would expect to potentially happen is this sort of thing. And then you've got to put all the H4 levels in, and so on and so forth. We've got to get through that support there, and so on and so forth. So that's my plan. Thank you for watching. Don't trade what I talk about on here, trade what you plan yourselves. So just quickly again, people have asked me yesterday actually, is how I spot these things with regularity. I don't spot them with regularity, I wait for them with regularity. Okay, and then obviously on the high time frames you do spot them. Simple: low, high, high, low, high, 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 low, lower, high, lower, low, and close. Boom. This will be a massively significant level if price breaks up, because that is the critical level that you needed to break and close through. Okay, thanks for watching. Sorry for the long video.